Hello cool people and welcome back to some more Wizardry 8 with Lord Grid. Now, I think this episode will be the last one where we are exploring Arnika. Let's hope for the best.
I feel the presence of the savant. This must surely be his tower.
Now, I am a little bit worried about this fight because there's no good way to actually engage in it.
Heads up! Got a visitor. I see.
But I got lucky. Kind of lucky.
Is everybody ready to fight?
Citizens of Arnika, do not attempt to ascend. Should you not heed this warning, the bomb contained within this tower will destroy your entire planet.
I'm on it.
I think I'm going to run for that corner. Or maybe let me check out what is everything around here. Yeah, I'm running for this corner. It takes less than 3 turns to run to the corner. There are some mods for this game that makes all these animations faster, but I was simply worried that they may break the recording or something, so I have not installed them.
Gotcha.
I think this corner is better. Don't know why. I have actually never pulled off what I just did now.
It shall be so.
All right. Gotcha. I'm on it.
It shall be so.
I hope they don't retreat, because I am quite a long way away from them. And I think the 3-turn rule has already been applied. After this one they will try to retreat.
Oh, how clumsy of me.
With pleasure.
Okay, one of them is not retreating, and another one is charging. Okay. So we Gucci.
Be so.
Nah, I think I can attack.
Yes, it shall be so.
Taken care of. Take this!
Okay. Oro got hurt pretty bad in there. Now the question is, should I heal him?
Taken care of.
And I think I should.
Yes.
Taken care of.
It shall be so.
I'm sorry, I don't feel like talking today, but I feel that I can record the videos because I still have a lot of time before I have to book some. I would really like to record at least 2 to 3 videos daily, if I can. Yesterday I almost made it to 4, but some work came up.
With pleasure.
What level is that orb? Level 4. It got more hit points than the level 12 and 16 ones. Oh, we actually get a spellbook from this one. Usually you just get potions. And Book of Blessings, another Book of Blessings. And Resurrection Powders, holy hell. He had quite a lot of loot. Also, one of these robots contain NAS-81. It's needed to get a companion later on. Well, it's not needed to get the companion, it's to upgrade him, if you can say so. Or repair him. Repair him would be more accurate.
Think up. Guys over here, now!
Savant Troopers. So I think I have to cast Stamina. Some more Stamina. Well, by this point I believe I should have gotten the skill increase, but oh well.
I saw something moving over there. It shall be so. Yes.
All right. Gotcha. Taken care of.
I think I can practice my spells because they will come single or 2 files.
It shall be
Gotcha.
so.
With pleasure.
Taken care of.
front of you, but not a comrade's blow from behind.
Quite some wise words there, my friend.
Yes, it shall be so.
And heal wounds only left. And you don't have any more acid splashes. Alright then.
Yes, it shall be so.
With pleasure.
It shall be so.
How many more energy blasts do you have, dude? Oh, you can actually cast level 2 ones. That's very nice. Let's just use our mana way faster. Sorry about that. Now I believe I have some frosts left.
It shall be so. It shall be so.
I'm not for blessing again.
It shall be so.
Finished already? Damn!
Now let's revisit our favorite fountain. Now, next on our agenda is to actually visit the prison.
Locked. What is it?
I believe there was nothing here, but it never hurts to check.
It has been locked.
Locked.
And we got Martin's ID tag.
There is a lock.
Now, if you don't do this, Mouse at some point will tell you that there's a secret entrance to a bank here.
Ah, more fodder for our blades. I'm on it.
But I like to do it without him telling anything. Mouse will actually give you quite a lot of quests that you haven't done if you go to talk to him. Like retrieving diamond, robbing the bank, etc. But I like to do them without him telling them. Like I said, he's quite an useful early game NPC. And the secret entrance to bank is here. Also, there's some secret message here. Knowledge hidden is knowledge forgotten. Know that I know. I believe this is left by Martin. Spewing slime.
Right.
I will risk level 2 bless. This slime can be quite nasty, so I want for it to die as soon as possible. It has quite a lot of hit points, like a mini boss, if you will.
Take this. I think I kicked it. Oh, that's a relief.
No point in draining our magic here, because I believe slimes are resistant to both mind spells, because they don't have any mind, and they are resistant to water spells, because they're basically made from jelly. I always thought that stone is actually the true slime. It's some kind of brain for slime, because you can see veins bulging from it, and it kind of like peters out after you defeat the slime. Like you saw it like tuk like of some kind of heart.
That plague is gone.
But I also always wonder how can you backstab slime as a rogue, because there's no back to slime.
Well, thank goodness that's behind me. Feel like myself again.
What a relief!
Much better.
Nope, cannot be done without falling. Oilskin cloak, amulet, and then there's this door that has
It's locked.
8 tumblers and you cannot open it, and even if you open it there is an alarm sounding. But gladly there is emergency exit, provided as a safety service of Arnika Community Bank. We are committed to reducing employee fatalities. Well, thank you, Arnika Bank. I appreciate this. And now we are finally visiting the HLL, but before we do that, let's heal at our favorite fountain.
Bad news dead ahead.
Ooh, some savant henchmen.
For honor and glory.
They're level 9, quite strong opponents. And one of them is already running at Higardi. Now, what should I do? How much hit points they have? 77, it's not that much, but it's still enough to actually hurt us quite bad. They have to walk at least one more turn to us. I think I'm hiding in this corner. Something like this. And I am right out of bless points. That's okay. I have many more priests to bless us.
Taken care of.
Nasty thing about those savant henchmen that are coming at us is that they can shoot from range and they can attack from extended range, and they can also paralyze your characters. So they're kind of like not Wasps 2.0 but Wasps 1.5, because they're not as fast as Wasps.
With pleasure.
So are they coming to us or are they going to Hingardi Patrol? Yeah, they're shooting disruptors already. Maybe going in this corner was not such a great idea. Oh, there are some coming at us. How much hit points does he have? Oh, he's dead this turn.
Taken care of.
Yeah, we kinda spent too much time hiding in the corner, so they're retreating now. But I believe now that I'm in his melee range, he will not retreat. At least this one will not retreat. He will fight. Oh my god. For 3 times the damage. I so rarely fight these that I don't even remember if they give good experience.
Naturally.
And my ranger just gave a nice revenge kill. My ranger was like, "You are hitting for more than half my hit points? Well, I shall kill you! How dare you commit such an offense against my body?"
With pleasure.
ATM to 77. I'm not chasing the rest of the 2. I'm just leaving. I don't want to continue this fight.
Taken care of.
I have better things to do, I believe. I hope it will not bite me in the ass later.
Something stirs.
This building here that I completely ignored up until this moment is HLL building.
Scanning. HLL identification found. Officer Martin. Access granted.
And I think this is one of the unfinished content for this game. If we wouldn't have that Martin's badge, we would not be let in, because they would not identify us as one of the HLL. And there's no other way than this to speak with Tremaine. You try to make sense of the whirling shapes, then you spot the words Dominus Star System, and realize that one of these whirling globes on the map must be the world you are standing on now. Such nice globes, very round. Also, we got Stun Mace, 212, 3-8, but this has higher knockout chance and drained stamina, so I am picking this one. So I got this oilskin cloak, which I should give to my ranger, because it gives that resistance to water, and oh, remember our ranger is Felper. I don't remember what this did, but it's not relevant. This is Diamond Epi, we cannot identify it right now, but I'm going to give it to Miles. Because he's the only one that can actually wield it. A steel helmet, this is going to be useful. Some more flash powder, potions of heavy stamina, and some quarrels of unidentified origin. Also, I think I should replenish ammunition for most of my dudes. I already saw that he is low on bullet stones. Okay, they got stuck for a bit. The annoying part in this place is that there are these patrolmen, they're patrolling, and you sometimes cannot get past them. We are coming to speak with Romain now.
Someone has come to bother us.
Martin, huh? Imagine confusing the lot of you with Martin.
Now, I believe this is cut content because he doesn't know much. He knows only about Martin and everything considering Destiny Dominus, and sometimes he thinks that he might chase you for stealing something from Mook or something like that, but it never happens. So let's just ask him the relevant questions.
Good old Martin, the biggest legend on Dominus. Has to be 100 years ago now. He made off with the Destiny Dominus. We were supposed to protect it, you see. No one was pleased when it went missing. We pinned it on Martin and traced him to Trenton. But by the time we got there, he was gone. Eventually, we tracked him to an old HLL fort high up on a ridge. Must have known we were coming, though. He set enough traps to keep us out for a good while. Enough time for him to escape again. And we never did find him. Or the Destiny Dominus.
What can you tell me about the Destiny Dominus?
Only the most important relic of all time. The monks at the monastery say that it was created by Funzang himself, a cosmic lord. I can't swear by it, but they say it contains all the knowledge of the lords themselves.
Tell me about Funzang.
That's really something to ask about at the temple.
Nobody ever really tells us anything about Funzang. Can you tell us about Dark Samat?
You stay clear of him and of that tower. Let us handle it.
Well, it's quite clear that you cannot handle it. Tell us about Mook.
I don't know too much about it.
Umpani?
I'm not.
Trang?
I'm not.
You are the fucking head of security force. How can you not know about aliens on your planet? Oh, Higardi?
What you're looking at?
No hell. Why Domina?
Name's familiar, but I don't know her.
Anna?
I'm way too old for that stuff.
Alright, at least can you tell us about the Martin's Bluff?
That's where we finally had our big showdown with Martin. Though I guess we never really showed up. He kept us out of there. He had all kinds of traps and tricks. Well, there was no way in. It got so we were losing more men than we could bear. They pulled back to decide on a plan. And that's probably when Martin escaped for good.
And that's all he's going to answer
Good luck
for us.
there, Martin.
Farewell.
Now, one annoying thing is that you can miss this passage very easy. I have like run to and fro trying to find this passage and I just cannot find it. Now, I know I have probably annoyed some people by not doing this, but we are finally visiting Anton. Before we actually speak with him, let's rob him.
It's got a trap!
Very well.
What is it?
Very well. Rats!
What is it?
Let's check again, maybe there's something more to this. Yeah. Just a dagger scatter trap. Now, before we deal with Anton, let's check if there's armor that we can equip for our dudes. How much does Quotana have? 4. Steel helmet, I already have one. Leather boots, yes please. Suede pants, that's 3. And this is 4, yeah, that's not much. So can you equip the steel helmet? Yes, you can. This has more than 4. Suede pants, leather leggings, bronze cuirass. You can equip buskins. For you, you cannot equip anything ever. You cannot equip the leather helmet, that's pretty sad. You already have suede doublet. And for you, this is armor class 4, tarnished mail, but it weighs 28. This weighs 10. That's much better. Now, I believe you have everything I can offer you. So, let's speak with Anton.
Who have we here? The little galactic explorers. Oh yes, I've heard about you. The Rapax expected someone more formidable, actually. I presume you've come to purchase my weapons and armor. Or perhaps you're looking for a custom piece.
Tell us about your custom pieces.
Yes, the custom works are my specialty, but you will find them quite expensive. I could craft for you the Xerix plate, a steel hide breastplate, or featherweight armor. Or perhaps you prefer a weapon. I have 2 excellent choices. The Beast Slayer axe or the Ebon staff. Of course, you will need to provide me the necessary ingredients. Upon completion, you may then pay me for my work.
Now I shall ask him about everything, and I will not specify in this video what I am asking because you'll soon notice why.
For the Beast Slayer, I require a claw from the Piercer Modai, the wide blade of a cleaver, and a single egg from a greater Picus. When you find these, give them to me. I have made only one of these before. I will be surprised if you can find what I require. A staff from a wood spirit, an Ebon gem, and mommy dust. Yes, a wonderful plate, but created only for the little ones. Fairies, you call them. I will require the following items to complete it. A venom crab shell, a skull from a tomb, and silk from a giant spider. Collect these items and give them to me.
Also, Xenric's plate is one of the best armors in the game for fairies.
You wish steel hide armor, do you? Yes, I imagine you would. It is the finest leather armor there is. I will require these items to complete it. The hide of a steel-hide crocodile, a venom sac from a poison seeker, and lastly, a thorn from an iron weed. Collect these items and give them to me.
Some of these items are quite good and can be made early on. Some of them are like featherweight armor that we are going to ask next. Very niche items that are not very good for you.
For the featherweight armor, I require the wings from a tadpole wasp, a single feather from a plumed serpent, and a dodging eye. Bring these to me.
The only good thing about featherweight armor is that it's light. It's one of the lightest armors in the game, but it doesn't give that much armor class, and one of the enemies that he named this ingredient, the feather from a plumed serpent, it's a level 23 enemy, and as you know, we are not even level 10 yet. So this is a late game armor that's not that useful for most people. Also, the even staff you sometimes don't drop. The staff from wood spirits, and you can just not craft it, because you have to spend like days time to get another wood spirit, but you will not get the lesser wood spirits to drop this stuff. You will get some high level wood spirits, and they are very hard to defeat. So there comes the question, is even stuff even worth it? In my personal experience, if you have lots of mages, then even stuff is worth it, but usually it's not. And this Xenorix plate, it's one of, as I already said, it's one of the best early game armors. Actually, you can actually walk most of the game on your ferry with this plate, but there's this issue that if you don't get enough giant spiders to drop the silk, it's quite, or if you don't meet those venom crab spiders as I met in early game, there's this issue that you are going to miss one of these two ingredients that are very hard to get, and you will get it in much later date. Beast Slayer axe is a mid-game weapon. It's not a bad axe, but the thing is that axes are not the best weapons in the game. The best weapons in the game are obviously swords, as I mentioned earlier. So, while I have tried fighters that focus on axes, it was quite nice in mid-game, but in late games I couldn't find a better axe, and it really fell off compared to something like a weapon we will find very soon. Now, we can try asking some other questions to Pharaoh, but he will not answer any of them.
Certainly you must know something of the rat axe, no? I imagine you will soon enough. If you have learned nothing thus far, commit this to memory. The Rapax are the greatest and most powerful race on this planet, and nothing can stand in the way of our plans. Nothing.
Tell us about Trini.
Ask them yourself.
Savant henchman.
You will learn.
Dark Savant.
Oh yes, I know who he is. And he knows who I am. We shall leave it at that. Stop pestering me with your questions.
One more question.
Ask them yours.
One more.
Ask them yours.
Martin?
He is quite dead, so I hear.
Oh, he actually knows something about that.
They are who they are.
Birth?
I do have business. I do.
Recruit?
Wouldn't that be perfect for you, to have a Rapax warrior among you? No, I cannot join you. If you wish such an honor, you will have to go to the Rapax castle and pay for it.
Huh.
I make the finest weapons and armor available.
Some foreshadowing there that he told us.
I do have... Ask her.
Some places maybe you can tell us about.
Perhaps we could talk later. I will not answer. Let me make this clear to you. I have a business to run, and you have your own business to attend to. These two do not intersect, much as you think they might. If it is information you are looking for, then you have come to the wrong place.
Yeah, he eventually gets annoyed.
Yes, I can help you. Let us be clear about that. I am neither your ally nor your friend.
Now, Poison Dagger, quite a good dagger, but I'm not buying it because it's cursed. Also, Anointed Flail, quite a good flail. It does double damage versus undead and it has a bless spell, but I'm not buying it because I already have bless and I don't think undead is such an issue that I'm going to buy it. I might buy Enchanted Katana. Obviously I'm buying Doom Darts. Oberon's Greaves, these are only for Bard. Enchanted Mace. Nope. I want Manzi's Nunchaka. And let's sell all the useless stuff we have accumulated so far. The cleaver I need.
Until you return, then.
Wisdom go with you.
Now let's see if I can actually... Yeah, Bullwhip can only be equipped as one weapon and I'm not using it anymore. Enchanted Katana for you. Also let's give some of the stuff that Anton wanted. I was confused by a white cleaver blade. What did he want? But there's a weapon named Cleaver and there it is for him.
This will be safe here. Until you return.
Also, I believe we have Venom Crab shells for him. I'm just crafting it for crafting's sake, because obviously I don't have a fairy in my party. I think I left it in my chest, but whatever. Now we have collected 3 keycards for bank. And this is obviously the Arnika Community Bank. I have ignored this too. Bank of Arnika. Let's speak with her.
Welcome to Arnika Community Bank. How can I help you? Are you here to make a deposit or a withdrawal? Perhaps you have other business.
Withdrawal.
Of course, but I'll need to see your bank card before I give you access to the safe deposit area.
Deposit.
Listen. Of course, but I'll need to see your bank.
And what other business?
I'm sorry. Perhaps you would like to wait for the manager. He's expected back from his coffee break, yesterday.
So he had basically left the town.
Excuse me?
And she knows nothing about the manager. Also, I don't think she can answer any of the questions here. But let's try it.
It's nothing, really. Of course I know of him, but you don't expect that he'd have an account here. Excuse me? It's nothing. Fortunately, the guards keep them out. I'd really rather not talk about him. He's not a client here.
You're not supposed to talk about clients anyway.
It's nothing, really. It's nothing. That's a puzzler.
Oh, Martin is a puzzler.
It's nothing. Pardon me? Excuse me?
Why Domina?
I can't help you with that.
Can you help us with yourself?
I'm a friendly bank teller.
Anton?
It's against policy to provide you personal information on our clients.
Oh, she's actually doing that.
Listen, it's against
Can you tell us about any places?
Pardon me? It's nothing. I don't provide tour information here. Union rules. Oh, if you're looking for that thing, you've come to the wrong place.
Alright.
Goodbye, and thank you.
Goodbye.
She said we need to provide a bank card, so we are just going to do that.
Thank you, all set. The safety deposit entrance is just down the hall. Go ahead. Goodbye.
We can of course try to run the bank with these 3 buttons, but I advise against it. There's actually no point to it, and it just makes them aggravated. Now, why did I buy the enchanted katana? Why did I do that? I'll show that I just made a mistake, because I just remembered what my plan was. There's this weapon in Anton's treasury called Bloodthirster. We cannot identify it yet, but we can pick it up and equip it. It's a cursed weapon, but it's very, very powerful because it gives you a berserk attack chance, and that means that it deals double damage every time it attacks, and it also gives you an extra attack, so if you have a swordsman, it's a quick way to actually level him up. Let's rob all the other fine people we have met here. Helly's keycard. I believe this is Helly's vault. Longbow and some daggers unidentified. And this is Anne's vault. So the longbow will go to you. Congratulations. Obviously I can sell the sword back to Anton, but it will be at reduced price than what we actually did. Buy it. Some more unidentified quarrels. Now, these are storage vaults. You can rob them too, you don't need keycards for them. Nice, we got a skill increase. There are quite some useful items here. There's literally no point to not robbing this place.
It's locked.
Another longbow, that could be quite useful. Now, this vault, storage vault C, there's a guardian golem in there, so I'm not robbing it for now because I don't think I can beat it yet. It's a level 7 monster with over 200 hit points, and he hits like a fucking truck. He can one-shot one of my dudes, I think. If I get unlucky, he can one-shot one.
Am I in your way? Sorry about that.
No, you were just doing just fine, my friendly vanguard. Now I want another nunchaka before I leave town. We have conducted all the business we are going to need in Arnika.
Who could that be?
The United Mook Alliance welcomes you to Arnika. You are speaking to an interactive holographic simulation. This is, of course, for your safety. Only those allied with the UMA will be admitted. And a pleasant surprise to see you among these creatures. We will prepare a place for you.
Now,
Gentleman Mook here has requested that I join him for the evening. I am providing you this courtesy to let you know I have accepted their invitation. I will return when I am able.
now I could speak with him, he doesn't provide any useful information at all, so I'm just not doing it.
Farewell.
Now, one of our Mook Rangers has left our party. And how we are dealing with it? We are just using our free room, free of charge, that we cleared out of those vagabonds, to rest. I believe after 8-hour period, our Mook will return, with some extra information for us.
The Mook have such a fine establishment, I hated to leave. Nonetheless, I am a woman of my word and have returned. A bit the wiser, I might add. In their compound, they possess a most wonderful object. It is, as they say, a must-see.
If he had a different kind of voice, we would learn that this object is one that we seek. It's Chaos Mullery. It's a must-see object. Also a must-possess object. Now I hope Anton has refreshed his inventory because I want a second nunchaka.
Interesting sword.
He comments on the swords that we looted from his vault. Do we have nunchaka? No, he does not. So that means I have to rest for 24 hours.
Farewell.
And let's rest his room. Some people also like to use this room as their storage vault. I like to use the room we rested at first as my storage vault. After 24-hour period, always after 24-hour period, the inventory of merchants is refreshed. So now he should have another nunchaka. Yeah, there it is. Some more doom darts. Also, I think I could use more arrows, because I was running out of them. We have basically explored Arnika, now it's just some conduction of business.
Hello.
Let's buy barbed arrows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. There's no point to buying lesser arrows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right.
If you can buy better ones,
Farewell.
because they refresh after 24-hour period. They get more arrows. So the second nunchaka. So now we're dual wielding nunchaka, and I believe with these weapons I will use them for most of my game. Unless we find something like size or something like that, I'm using nunchakas for most of my game with my ninja, because he's my utility character. Or she is my utility character. Now what do I want now? I want to sell our excess potions to Heli, and we can leave Arnika.
Miles, Helly, it's good to see you. How can I help?
I don't need Drake and Breads. They are not bad potions, but I don't need them. Potion of Haste could be useful. I don't need ale. Oh, I accidentally sold my potion of Superman. I don't need these empty bottles.
I'll see you.
Goodbye.
Also, let's
Yes,
equip a ranger with some
I
extra
am
goodies,
grateful.
with some more extra smelling salts. Also, I should equip my ninja with some extra goodies, because he's my utility character. Shuriken, throwing knives. Do I have any? Yes, I have many. Also, that potion of haste. I need to put that potion of haste on my ninja. Cure Poison, poison reduction, pick me up, potion, potion of haste. And that's all for Arnika, people. Thank you for
Something got loose over here.
Thank you for watching this episode. In the next episode I'm moving back to the Road of Death. We have some unfinished business there. Thank you for watching and see you later.